The question is, can a dedicated streaming digital transport can improve the sound? Hello everyone, welcome to Tabama Hi-Fi Review channel. Today I would like to share my pre-release review of Eversolo T8 digital streaming transport with built-in storage chest underneath of the chassis, so you can easily insert NVMe drives in there. Eversolo T8 pricing and detailed specification and everything is gonna release on September 1st, 12 noon. I've been using this T8 for a while in my system, streaming Tidal, Amazon UHD, and using it with Topping D900 1-bit DAC or Luxin X9 AKM based DAC that produced by Zedu, which is a mother company of Eversolo. For the digital connection, I'm using I2S and AES2 Topping D900 DAC, USB-A to C and coaxial cable, which is Audio-Technica uplink to Luxin X9 DAC, using with MusicShare X9 directly connected from Luxin X9 with silver RCA cable from AST cable of Greece, and Mogami XLR cables connected from D900 to my Ocuface E4000, as well as Luxin X9, using with this JBL L100 Classic 75th and Pioneer DAD S1EX towers. So I've been streaming Tidal Hi-Fi and listening my music, and I try back to back with other streaming DACs or streamers that I have, SMS N100, VM Ultra and Uralic and all that. So what I find is this Eversolo T8 is greatly improved in background noise control. When I'm listening back to back, that is one thing that totally noticeable. It's different in sound or not, that is debatable. These kind of digital transport is going to be always argumentative and very people will not be agree with anything. So back in the days we used to have arguments, comparing CD transport, this and that. So this is going to be same thing. These kind of digital transports are as good as your DAC can do. Transport is to redeliver digital data purest way possible. To do that, Eversolo included femtoseconds OcuSilicon 318B series dual clocks in there, not to the level of oven temperature control clocks that they included in DMP-810. So that is one thing that I want you to be aware of it. Almost half of the chassis is power supply. So power supply is major factor in this T8 noise control and sound quality that it can deliver. So basically this Eversolo T8 is improved digital section of Eversolo A8 with better power supply. That's how I will put it. Let me show you those pictures right here so you can compare it, including those OcuSilicons, clocks, and everything is very much comparable. The SSD chest is much improved. Menu system, everything is pretty much the same, including PEQ and room correction features that come with it. They priced it very reasonable for all the things that come included, including that top of the line very good power supply and build quality that you can have. So this one, the screen is probably much better screen than even DMP-810, if I remember right. It's sharper and more crisp screen that I noticed. By the way, you will hear back-to-back sound sample or UPnP playback from my Sony NAS using two different DAC with this T8. End of the videos, which one you like more, and let me know in the comment section. Now let's go to this setting icon. Then these are all the source that you can use. They combine optical coaxial and AES as the SPDIF digital output, USB DAC or I2S, total 5 digital outputs that you can use. For the I2S, what I like about I2S is it has 8 different pinouts that you can choose. Not this I2S mute function. This is model 1 through 8 that they feature on this T8, so which is very good, like they have on A10, if I remember it right. So pretty much makes it compatible with all I2S pinout models and maximum compatibility with the 8 different type of pinouts. SPDIF, these are, I'm using DOP, and then USB output, I'm using DSD native and everything. So these are basic settings. Right now I'm using volume pass-through mode. This T8 can do volume control as well. It's going to be digital volume control. It doesn't have R2 or pre-stage like they have on A8 or A10. Because of that, this T8 is cheaper. And then this one is also featuring EOS EVA Solo original sampling sound engine. So I disabled that. And this is a home. So I'm only using 3 features: Tidal, Amazon Music, and UPnP. These are EQ, room correction, and everything that you can go through here as well. So these are all shortcuts that you can do. I wish I can say the price right now. For the sound quality improvements, when I try back to back using USB cable, this one give me cleaner and darker background. That's about it. Those are the areas that will make big difference when you use dedicated transfer. Pretty much it. So you might wonder what is the sound signature is. So these kind of streaming transport or digital transport should not have any sound signature. But overall noise control, those areas gonna be major different maker, especially when you are using dedicated transport with dedicated power supply. Power transformer, supply board, and digital boards are individually mounted inside this T8 to even more reduce noise interference. So those are the areas that we are gonna get improvements, especially background noise. Ethernet should even give you better noise reduction. So basically, major different maker is gonna be noise control. I will highly suggest you to go with I2S connection because it sounded the best. Very impressed by the I2S connection using this T8 and top-end D900. Effortless music that just flow in my room. So that kind of improvements and enjoyment that I experienced. That's why I was very excited to share this experience with you. If you have a really good digital to analog converter, they will give you best possible sound quality that you can get out of it. Features and functions and everything that come with it, the way that they priced it is very competitive and probably one of the best options gonna come available on September 1st for you to buy. So I will include all the links and information as soon as available in video description or comment section. This is gonna be a great candidate to replace my Sony NAS because I love that I can put all the SSD drives and I have dedicated transport to use with my favorite DAC. If you already have favorite DAC, this is gonna be very good option and possibly best option for your money. Totally highly recommended, my friend. Thank you for watching and happy listening.
Come into my solitude, though I weary be. Come into my tenderness, dream along with me. Listen to the whispers sing, listen to the singer shout. Come into my solitude, be my big mouth. Thoughts unspoken, thoughts unsaid, lies of hearth and home. Children broken on the bed and left to lie alone. Things you talk around, scum you choke on down. Come Come into my solitude, step on sacred ground. We were speaking of values and violence, breaking silence. Fathers who are lovers to the daughters that they own, mothers who don't leave a child a single safety zone. People so unhinged that death is much too kind. Come into my solitude, step over their line. Thought it was the only one. Thought it was the only one. Thought it was the only one. We're speaking of values and violence, breaking silence. Come to my solitude, welcome to the wheel. Come into this wonderland of wounds that will not heal. Walls that do not speak, steps that do not sound. Come into my solitude, burn this building Come into my solitude, though I weary be. Come into my tenderness, dream along with me. Listen to the whispers sing, listen to the singers shout. Come into my solitude, be my big mouth. Thoughts unspoken, thoughts unsaid, lies of hearth and home. Children broken on the bed and left to lie alone. Things you talk around, scum you choke on down. Come into my solitude, step on sacred ground. We were speaking of values and violence, breaking silence. Fathers who are lovers to the daughters that they own, mothers who don't leave a child a single safety zone. People so unhinged that death is much too kind. Come into my solitude, step over their line. Thought it was the only one. Thought it was the only one. Thought it was the only one. We're speaking of values and violence, breaking silence. Come to my solitude, welcome to the wheel. Come into this wonderland of wounds that will not heal. walls that do not speak, steps that do not sound. Come into my solitude.